All right. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Getting tongue tied. Leaving out to go pick up the wife from work, and home is at exactly the time that I get there. I was going to stream when I got home earlier, but I was mad tired. I was mad tired. By the time I got home and put this on the charger, it doesn't die. On everybody. Your Point Breeze checking account, federally insured by NCUA. I think this is on the charger. Hold on. 1 second, everybody. All right, I think we're good to go. Um, Thank you, Smalls. Thank you, Passion. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be dark as hell until I actually get into some light. But like I said, I want to take you all along with me for the ride. And as I just now stated, I was going to stream when I got home. I was going to do some gaming when I got home. But by the time I got in and I think I sat down and did some stuff on the computer, I got sleepy. I got real sleepy. I got real sleepy. I'm actually headed to pick up my wife from work right now, Smalls. I got real sleepy and I ended up falling asleep, and I woke up at, I want to say, my wife called me at about 9:40ish, actually 9:50. That was the only time. That was when I finally woke up. Was when she eventually. If it disconnects everybody, just know it's because I'm in like wooded area at the moment, and I won't have no clear service until I actually get from out of this section. So just keep that in mind, everyone. And then, like I said, the same thing goes with the lighting and everything as well. But I plan on doing some gaming when I get home though, because I'm thinking. But we'll see. We'll see. Probably have to just save the game stream for tomorrow or something. Probably if I do a stream, it'll probably be some type of like a live chat with you guys on the computer and everything, and just so that way I can, just kind of chill and talk with you guys. And that's probably what I might end up doing. Thank you, Kev. I much appreciate it, man. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I'll probably just end up doing like a little random, just kind of live chat with everybody. I'm holding up good, Oz. I'm holding up good, brother. How you doing, man? Leroy, thank you, brother. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It's kind of funny to be quite honest, man. To think about 2 years ago when I first started doing this, that well, it hasn't been 2 years yet. It'll be 2 years, I want to say, and probably like July or something like that. I wouldn't have thought 2 years ago doing this that I'll be in this position per se. And I think the only thing that sucks. Let me put this fucking radio on or something. I wouldn't have never thought. By the way, sorry about what happened with your wife's crash. I know Nobody's got hurt, but still sucks. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's all good, brother. I much appreciate it. I mean, it sucks the fact that we got some damage done to the car, but like I said in the video, that's it's not anything to really cause a big fuss about. As long as she's safe, which is the most important part about it. Um, this shit's getting. I can see my beard's getting thick now. I can tell. I can definitely tell, especially in like this area coming all the way down. I still have a problem growing this shit in for some reason. It sucks. That absolutely sucks. Um, but yeah, to for me, so you doing good? Just got home, practice. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I didn't do no gaming today, man. I did absolutely positively no gaming. Have days like that when I just don't feel like touching it. Like I'll probably cut it on and watch some stuff, but as far as like me actually sitting down and taking the time to play anything, I absolutely did not do that today. So I just know that once things kind of really take take into effect and things start to really take off the way I want to, it's all going to kind of seem surreal in a sense, which it still does. It really still does. And with time of doing stuff like this, and when you do things like YouTube and everything, it's all like, for me personally anyway. I don't know about anybody else. I'm always trying to look of ways of improving and not staying the same. And that's part of the reason why I'm trying to improve and other things, as far as like I said, like with the live stream reactions and stuff like that, just the regular live streams, and the new way of me doing it versus doing it the previous way, which I like. Don't get me wrong. I like the way that I'm doing things now. But I know in order to actually do the streams the correct way, as far as in the way I really, really want to do it, I gotta have my own recording space, my own like gaming setup and stuff like that, which I don't have, which is the only thing that really sucks about it. Um, but I know all of that will come in due time, somehow, some way, and I'll make the most of what I have and what I can, as I've been doing since I started. And I never had stuff like that, kind of stop me from making do and trying to put out the best quality I could possibly put out. So really, a big thank you to everybody for subscribing, for one. I mean, that's always a huge thank you, and I appreciate the simple fact of you guys finding my channel, for one, but then also, and I know it's nothing but this darkness, like, and all you see is my fucking teeth right now. But thank you to everybody that that found my channel, for one, and enjoyed it to the point that you want to stick around and want to see anything that I have to offer and things like that. Hold on, let me see what you said. Who's that? Terrence? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? You gotta play Injustice 2 to celebrate. It's funny as shit, Terrence. So the other thing about this is, not only it's very ironic that I hit that I can't even say I, because it's us as a collective unit. It's very ironic that we as a family hit 6K, and it's like literally right around the corner from my birthday, man. And so that's always just funny as hell, man, because I never thought that that would have happened. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jose. Much appreciated, brother. And I'm trying to see who that name is. I think that's a new person. I've never seen that name before. Elisa, I think that's you. Thank you very much. Um, so I think what we'll do is that we'll celebrate in the proper way and everything. And then, as I said before, if you guys are wondering if I'm on my birthday, did not do. My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to see the name again. Okay. Okay. We all came. It's alright, Jose. I already know what you meant. My apologies, Alyssa. I just now noticed the name. I didn't see the beginning part. Um. So yes, I will be streaming on my birthday as well. So that way, people are wondering if I am. Yes, I will be. Um. Yes, I know, Passion. I know. I know. And I know if depending on how the rest of the year kind of plays out, I wouldn't. I'm not banking on that happening. And to be quite honest, I didn't bank on hitting 6K this year. I honestly didn't. Um, so I don't know. I don't know how the rest of the year is going to go out because I mean we still have a whole another half of a year to go before these years is up, and this year has been going by so goddamn fast. This year's been going by so fast. How did you know we was gonna hit 6K, brother? Kids are already out of school. Summertime now, officially. Like, it's crazy, man, how fast this year's been going past. We'll see if the wife happened to leave on time or she's gonna leave like 10, 15 minutes late. We'll see. She has this tendency of not leaving on time. Yeah, summer will be over quickly. He said, because I'm a badass. That's the reason why you thought we was gonna hit. How you knew we was gonna hit 6K? Like email notifications and stuff like that. As far as like comments, always get the comment emails all the time. Well, I'll get the comment notifications all the time. And then when I happen to check my email, I do it sporadically throughout the day. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything major, like anything major that comes in from my emails. And then, I'll get like the YouTube emails as far as, if anybody has subscribed, or sometimes I don't get those at all. It just depends on how it's all kind of set up and stuff. I don't know what the fuck this person's doing. But, some days it just don't be any type of like traction and stuff. So I got to the point to where I don't even really think about it anymore, and I don't really worry about it anymore. I just let the day play out the way it's going to play out. And some days surprise me, some days don't, depending on what type of content that I put out for that day, or if it's like one of those things where I haven't really put out anything like that, and we'll get like some type of major traction, which would surprise the shit out of me. But man, 6K, man, 6K. Shit is still kind of unbelievable, for real, to be quite honest. But I've noticed the difference, man. You love how dedicated I am, despite being a smaller YouTuber, and you consistently stream and upload. Hold on, let me read the rest of it. Stream and upload, and I just love what you're doing, man, with passion. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. It's hard, man. It's hard trying to balance. It's hard sometimes trying to balance the YouTube aspect with the me being a husband and a stepfather, and to make sure I give. Thank you, Sincere. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, man. Yo, Sincere has been one of Sincere was actually one of the only guys, or the first guy that actually reached out to me on YouTube, man. When I had just like really started to get into doing it as much, and I always have to thank Sincere, because he's helped me out in so many different ways that you guys don't know, and he's been there for me a lot, man. And so I'm always, regardless on what happens, as far as like not only on the YouTube aspect but outside of YouTube, um, I always have. I'm trying to think of the right words to put, man. I can't think of the right words to put, because I don't want it to kind of come off like kind of suspect and shit. And but Sincere knows what it is, man. Sincere knows he's I much appreciate it, Oz. I much appreciate it. Sincere knows how it is, man. And I'm always, and it's the same thing with me too, brother. Always. And so it's weird. Like YouTube could be YouTube could be a funny place sometimes. Like you'll get so much troll shit that happens, and then you'll come across a lot of, like, for me, I get more positive than I do negative. And like when you see the troll shit that happens, it's a funny thing when you see a lot of the comments and stuff. And and so, like, I'm trying to think like what's the dumbest comment that I've ever gotten on something. um I'm trying to think, man. I'm really trying to think. I think one crazy comment I got was something in regards to. No, it was a segment. It was a segment. It was a segment. It was something else. It was a comment on the video, not during the live stream. Um, but it was I can't. I swear to God, I can't remember what it was. That was, as far as doing the live stream, that is one of the craziest ones that I got. Like, I don't understand like how you being real um makes you want to dislike a video. But it's just funny, man. Jess, how you doing? You said, please react, where do I begin? What's that? Regine Velasquez. I'll think about it. I don't really do too much music reactions as much, and I think that's a good thing, that a lot of stuff that I used to do, I don't really do like that anymore, because for one, I don't want it to kind of seem like I just want to do reaction videos to anything and everything, which that was never the case. Um, you missed my video reaction? Bring the do-rag back? I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that. I'll think about it, Jess. I'll give it some consideration. I won't promise you that, but I would say it's a 50-50 shot. Do more reaction videos, and this time you'll make the Today Show. It's gotta be the right thing. It's gotta be the right thing. I'm thinking with this. I got you, Jess. I got you. And listen, I think the only reason why I ended up even on GMA was only because of The Walking Dead, and because of like the of what it was surrounding, and how it was a big hype about this whole Negan killing people and stuff. And so that was the only reason why that was the case. If it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have even been on GMA at all. It wouldn't have been the case. But then I think the other surprising thing during this period of time, or during within this like I would say within this last year, I want to say, was that whole Stephen Ogg thing, and when he had, I guess, seen my reaction video to him doing that GTA in real life. That shit was surprising too. Did these people try to really finesse their way into the goddamn store? Oh yeah, you about to turn that ass back around. It's these people tried to sneak their ass into the store after the store was closed. They got that ass turned right back around real quick. Oh, they mad as shit. They are extra mad. They are extra mad. They tried. They tried. I wish I could have caught the camera in time so y'all could see the shit. The shit, they really thought they was about to be slick. They extra mad. Oh shit. That shit kind of threw me off. They really tried to sit there and sneak their ass into the store like nobody was gonna see it when they got security right there at the front door to make sure nothing like that happens after the store closed. I think this still is gonna keep charging. Yeah, it's gonna keep charging. It's good. So yeah, the GTA in real life thing, man, that was really surprising, because I just remember the simple fact of people like leaving me inbox messages on YouTube, and you're trying to sneak. Yeah, I know. Yo, so I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened. So if a lot of you know where I work at, and you know it's no big surprise or anything like that. One day I came in from work after being off during the weekend, and somebody told me that some dude this is gonna fucking trip y'all out. Somebody told me that some dude was in the store after the store had closed and everyone had left out the building for the night. This dude, the way he stayed in the store after the store had closed and everybody had left, this man hid behind the fucking toilet tissue inside the toilet tissue aisle. It created a fucking fort like some what's the goddamn movie I'm thinking about? Employee of the Month. And you know how like when they had that like their own little space up top, like the steel behind like merchandise, and they had like a whole little setup and shit. Like this dude sat inside the store behind toilet tissue after like during the time that the store was closed, and laid behind the toilet tissue. And so I don't know if he got out the store or how he got out the store or what happened. The only thing I can tell you is that this man was in the store by himself, probably having a field day, trying to like eating shit, more than likely. I don't think he could have gotten anything as far as like any type of merchandise except for, you know, the regular stuff that you have access to. But like any type of electronics and shit, like all that stuff is kind of thanks for new ideas. You're making the toilet fort. But I don't think anything. I don't know what happened. That's the only thing I could tell you. Only thing I know is the fact that it was a guy in the store after the store had closed, and this man hid behind toilet tissue or hid behind like paper towels or some shit. And after the store had closed and everybody left, and I guess he emerged out from behind and was God knows, I don't even know what the hell he was doing around the store. It was just funny as hell when I had actually heard about it. I just laughed. I laughed my ass off when I heard it. Um, so man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So you wanted to know a crazy story from work, Jose. So you finally heard a crazy story. It's not something that I can make it's not anything I can make a story time video about because I didn't actually see it. But just me hearing that type of shit is just hilarious, man. You said I can imagine Trey in a store like that. Yeah, I can imagine him doing some shit like that too, hiding out. Um, so other than that, man, it's been a hell of a journey. It's been a hell of a journey. Been a hell of a journey. Um, it's had some good times. It's had some bad times, and with I dealt with some good times and bad times, and you guys have helped me. As I said, um, as I said in the other video, man, you guys have helped me through a lot, through a whole lot, and to get through a lot of tough times, and get through a lot of moments that you guys don't know about, and some moments that I just really kept to myself, and I'm still going to keep it to myself for it's between myself and my family and stuff like that. But you guys, man, are fucking unbelievable to support as much as you guys have, and to be there as much as you guys have been. And like I said, even with like the new subscribers and the new people that I see join streams, and even if they don't, even if they don't subscribe, really, for me, it's the mere fact of someone taking time out of the day to talk to a random stranger that they've never seen before, and the simple fact that you all want to spend a moment of your day chilling with me, basically, in the sense. And for that, I'm always going to be appreciative, man, because stuff like that doesn't happen. Stuff like that doesn't happen, and I'm pretty sure, in a sense, I have some type of impact on some individuals far greater than what I may know and may understand, and I understand that aspect too. And when I hear stuff, or when I hear different comments from people, as far as like how the stream kind of helps sometimes, or how I may help out somehow, some way that I may not even have noticed. It's crazy. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. And sitting here looking at these young Thundercats right now, making all this ruckus, walking in the middle of the street. Um, I much appreciate it, sincere. Thank you for the donation, brother. He said, I still never told you the dumbest comment. So, I think I don't I can't quote it verbatim. I can't quote it verbatim. The only thing I could tell you, it was something in regards to when it was an old video, and somebody said something in regards to tried to like judge my character because I was recording with the white background when I was staying at the old apartment back in like 2016, and they was like, just such and such and such and such because you have a white background, and the white background represents this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, and then I showed my wife the comment, and she was sitting in the bed. She was like, huh? What? She's like, what the hell? And I was just like, so, so then it was something else. I think the other comment that I got was in regards to Battlefield 5. In regards to Battlefield 5, and if you go to that video, I'm pretty sure you see a lot of the comments that's on there too. But then also I think one of the funniest comments I get, or a person that I get compared to, or a lookalike, I should say. Somebody told me I look like, a couple people told me I look like Rasheed Wallace. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't look like no goddamn Rasheed Wallace. Like I don't see me and Rasheed Wallace at all in the same breath whatsoever. Like I don't see that shit. I really don't see it. And it's funny when it happens. But other than that, I don't get compared to any type of celebrity as far as who I may resemble at all, which I don't see half the time when it does happen. I think a lot of people, well, when it does happen, some people just say it to try to roast me in a sense, but I don't. I just laugh about it because I'm like, I don't see that shit, man. They said people say dumbass shit these days. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I sound okay. I don't look like Kratos. However, I will give you the knock part. I will give you that, Jose. But you probably didn't see, and I'm gonna tell you, you probably didn't even notice that part until I was playing the game and I was just saying how the voice actor sounded just like me in a sense. That was the only reason why you saying that. If it wasn't for that, you probably wouldn't even put two and two together. But Kratos, no. Nothing about Kratos. Nothing about Kratos at all. See, I told her I should have came up here at fucking 11:30. I told her. Because she still ain't even ready yet. I can't do it, man. I can't do it on the fly right now. What the fuck is this on my pants? Oh, that's tape. I'm about to say, what the shit is this? Um, Trying to think, man. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So, I mean, really, for me, the only other thing I can tell you guys is, hopefully everything goes smooth with getting said on your pants before the live stream. Nah, man. I just from that hard work today and breaking down boxes and taking out boxes and shit, man. I got tape in my pants. I can tell you what I was doing before the stream. I was asleep. I was asleep. Which movies am I looking forward to this year? So what do we got left coming out this year? What else do we got left coming out? I probably passing that Bumblebee movie. I probably will end up passing on that Bumblebee movie. I'm not too sold on it right now, to be quite honest. It hasn't really grabbed me as much as Equalizer 2, yeah. Creed 2. Speaking of Creed 2, I was mad that that trailer came out, of course, while I was at work. I watched the first Creed when we was going to Jamaica, and actually, was it going to Jamaica or coming back? I was on the plane. I do remember I was on the plane when I was watching it, and that shit that shit choked me up, man. That shit choked me up. And if you've seen the first Creed, you'll probably know the part that I'm talking about. That shit had my goddamn throat in a knot, man. That shit had my throat in a knot when I was on the plane, and I was trying my hardest not to let that shit loose. Damn, that shit. I don't know what it was about that particular scene that had me like in that moment of almost crying and shit, man. But man, that shit was crazy. That shit was real crazy. Um, but Creed 2 is going to be a good one. I can't wait for that. I definitely can't wait for that. And then I agree with you. Equalizer 2 is going to be another good movie. What else is coming out though? What else is coming out? Trying to think. The major ones that I was looking forward to the most have already been released, which was the Avengers, Deadpool 2, and I haven't seen the newest Jurassic Park movie. Do you think Apollo Jr. will get his revenge against Baby Draco? Remember, his father got killed by. Yeah, I think they're setting. I think they're setting it up in a way that I don't know about. I don't know about the Meg. I don't know about the Meg. I'm not. I'm not really too sold about the Meg. Um, I think the way that they're doing this is very reminiscent of what's that? Which Rocky movie is that? Is that Rocky 3 or Rocky 4? I think that's Rocky 4, the one when Apollo gets killed, because Rocky 5 he has the effect he has the brain damage effect from that fight with Drago. I think that's Rocky 4 if I'm not mistaken. But it's very reminiscent of the way that they're setting it up with that compared to Rocky. And I think it's still going to be a good movie. I really still think it's going to be a good movie regardless. So I will definitely be checking that out for sure, without a doubt, because the Rocky movies, all the way up to Rocky 5. Rocky 5 is the only one that I'm not, really too fond of, but 1 through 4, I absolutely positively love. And my wife makes a joke about me always watching Rocky when it comes on, which I don't, which I don't. I don't watch it every single time that it comes on, but I do like to, watch that movie per se. Um, White Men Can't Jump 2. I think that if they were to make another movie like that, I think that's a straight to DVD, cable type shit. um, you want to learn some boxing? I'm gonna tell you, it's very ironic. Since you kind of brought that up, Oz. For me, when I wanted to get into martial arts, and there was a lot of movies that came out during that period of time before I actually got into it, and all it did was make me want to get into it more. Um, if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, my brother actually, I don't know if he tagged me on Instagram, but if not, then I'll screenshot it and I'll post it. But he found a picture from a long time ago, when it was me, him, and my sister, and we was doing this demo in DC, with martial arts actually. And he posted the picture. I was just like, man, how long have you been holding on to this? And he was like, man, I've been holding on to this for like 10 years. I was like, God damn, man. Um, so yeah, for me personally, and I kind of got sidetracked. Before I got into martial arts, and as much as I really wanted to do it and I hadn't done it, it was a couple movies that was out that really got me wanting to get into it more. It was Bloodsport was one. Bloodsport was one of the first movies that I had was one of the first movies I had seen that really, really made me love martial arts. I don't know why Bloodsport really stuck out to me, but Bloodsport was one. The Last Dragon, Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, is another movie that stuck out to me with Bruce Leroy. Then Enter the Dragon was the other one, and then Best of the Best. Those are the four movies that I had seen when I was young that really made me want to get into martial arts and actually really want to learn martial arts. And my mother seen that, and when my mother and my father seen that, they happened to find a martial arts class that was literally right down the street from where we stayed at in DC. And I can walk from my house to I can walk from my house down to the rec center and have classes, and then walk back home. And that was the other cool thing about it, was the simple fact that it was so close. Now, hold on. He said, man, martial arts is fun. I like Jin Kudo, Jiu-Jitsu, Hapkido, Taekwondo, Sabdo, and kickboxing, etc. I've been taking Taekwondo. That's been my main discipline. Muay Thai is pretty dope. So and I agree with you on that part as well too. So the interesting thing about me doing martial arts, and this is something that I have to thank my mother and my father for. It's helped me a lot to become the man that I am today, as far as like my discipline, my work ethic, um, the way I treat people, the way I approach things, and it's really helped shape me into the individual I am. And no, not really. It depends on yourself if it really boosts up your confidence. Like even with me doing martial arts, that didn't help me with the whole shy aspect and being socially awkward. And she's finally walking out the door at 11:30. It's helped me out a ton though when it comes to a lot of different aspects as far as me shaping myself into the man that I am now. I wonder what she's going to say when I watch this shit. Watch this. 11:30, like I said.
It's 11:27. It's not 11:30.
It's 11:28.
It's 11:27.
And I told you I should have been.
It's 11:27.
I told you I should have been up here at 11:30.
Well, first of all, I would have been out here at 11:15, like I said. Hi. But Jawan, he left without doing his say, so I had to do it.
Jose said he's your biggest fan.
I saw that. Hi.
What's up, Third Eye? What's going on? Said I would have been 3 minutes late. Nope, I would have been on time.
I was like, I told Levi, I was like, man, now Aaron gonna get, once I get in the car, Aaron gonna be like,
Yep.
And I was like, God damn, I would have been out here exactly at 11:10.
Passion says hello.
Hi, Passion.
You got to tell me what this is. I can't see while I'm driving it.
He said, hey, Jose. Boss baby.
They asked me what movies am I looking forward to this year. Do you remember what's even coming out? What else is coming out besides Equalizer 2?
That's coming out.
Yeah, you didn't like the first one?
I never saw the first one.
We watched the first one.
I watched it, but remember I slept through all of it?
You didn't sleep through all of it.
I slept through damn near. I woke up at the end when he was beating ass at the very end, and I was like, oh damn, I should have stayed up for this. Remember?
Goodness gracious.
You don't remember that? Cause it started off slow and I fell asleep. Don't have me watching a movie while we laying down in bed.
Hold on, hold on. I know good and well you're not talking about me when you be trying to have me watch 50 Shades Darker.
Don't wifey what? Damn wifey need to watch it.
See, she's not into action movies as much. That's the
Why
thing.
is it so foggy in here?
Because it's heat for some reason. Yeah, Creed 2 is gonna be good though. Creed 2 is gonna be good. Well, I'm safe, Oz. Don't worry, brother.
What?
He said y'all drive home safe. So yeah, for me personally though, like I said, martial arts has helped me a ton when it comes to a lot of stuff growing up and things like that. So my wife feels as though, and she sticks behind this, when we was in middle school and she swore up and that she would see me on the playground doing moves.
He was.
I was not doing that. I was playing basketball.
I didn't say you was doing karate moves. I said you was doing flips.
I wasn't doing flips.
He was backflipping.
I don't do backflips. I can't do a backflip.
He was backflipping, and he was forward flipping, and he was side flipping.
Cryptic, what's up, man? What's going on?
And he was doing those flips when you don't touch the ground, not the cartwheel. You
know how they bullshit.
You know how they do the cartwheel, but without their hands, he was doing all that.
Bullshit.
And like I was like, Aaron, do it again. Aaron, do it again.
Now you lying to everybody. Now you lying to everybody like that?
He was,
now
since he had a crush on me in the 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do all the flips because Sharice like that.
Oh my God. You're a terrible liar. If we wasn't in this,
good liar,
if we was in this car, I'm not even going to touch on that. I'm not going to touch on that. I'm not going to touch on it.
Touch on it?
Nope. Mm-mm.
You ain't hear what I said. Touch on it later.
I didn't catch that part.
Touch me, tease me.
Only flip I know how to do is a front flip, and that's it.
Don't let go, baby. I'm about to explode.
I could never do I was too afraid to do a backflip. I thought I was gonna break my damn neck all the time, and so yeah, the fact that she's saying all of that is a total lie. Don't believe that shit.
Feel me coming. What? Let me get that. 24 carats. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I was about to ask what you were even saying too. Did you hear one night that somebody stayed inside the store? And how they stayed in the store?
Wasn't they?
They was behind the fucking toilet tissue or paper towels and shit.
Well, since we've been working there?
Yeah. I forgot to tell you.
Them talking about it, but I wasn't here.
Miss Deb told me one night or one day. She was like, "You hear about the shit?"
They did that shit on purpose?
Yeah, they did it on purpose. They built themselves like a little fort that they made inside of.
Where was security? Ain't nobody see this nigga building the fort.
No, not on the actual floor. Like, the stuff was still on the shelf, and he
That's
crawled.
what I'm saying. Ain't nobody see him.
I guess crawling. Not. I guess they seen him on the camera after.
He was in there to the next morning?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. What did Jose say, baby? I can't see it.
Lies. Aaron be doing all types of flips. And so you didn't have a crush on her, Aaron? Yes, he did.
Yeah, I had a crush on her I basically had a crush on her.
When did you
like
start?
You said what?
When did you start having it? Oh, look at her, what you need. Yes, baby. Wait. What'd you say?
Are you still in the building?
No, I left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all ain't want to lock me in?
Alright.
Y'all ain't want to lock me in the building?
Right.
Alright.
So what was your question?
So when did you have a crush on me? Was it the whole school year? Or was it like towards the end?
It was when I had first met you, basically.
The first day at school?
Not the first day. It was probably like a month after.
So it wasn't love at first sight?
No. Because
fuck you.
Really? Hold on, coming from somebody that didn't pay me no damn attention at all like that.
You were supposed to love me at first sight.
For someone that didn't hold on, let me see what you said. I didn't see what you
You
said.
said we got to spar one day.
Oh, you said if I still got it? I got you, Oz. You'll be.
Well, can I be there? Because I ain't never seen you do nothing.
Yeah, I know. You want to go with me to meet my instructor tomorrow?
In the morning? I work tomorrow night.
Yes, it's in the morning.
Okay.
It's right over at like I said, over in Blaisburg. I do a surprise pop-up just to say hello to him and stuff. Yes, I still have it, Oz. I still have it. That has not disappeared. But so I'm gonna tell you. So if you guys don't know, what it was like for me and her. We had the same homeroom and we had a couple classes together in middle school. But when we had the homeroom, did you stay in Mrs. Saeed's class? Or?
Yeah, that's how he's like.
Oh. So it was weird how it kind of worked out because like for me, the beginning of part of my day, I was only in the same homeroom class with her for like a good, I would say 15 minutes, and then I would have to leave and then go to my actual class versus her. She stayed in the actual class that she was supposed to be in. And then
Why they do y'all like that?
I don't know.
Stupid.
I have no idea. But eventually we had, a couple other classes together and stuff like that. But she didn't pay me no mind because I was a short kid.
Short, skinny kid.
And so the fact that she talking about it wasn't love at first sight and fuck me because of that. She ain't got no right to talk. She ain't got no right to talk about me.
Hey, I had a boyfriend the whole entire school year. Like,
Even if you didn't have a boyfriend, you wouldn't have paid me no damn mind.
I was dating a football team person. It was football, basketball, and baseball. Wait, Antonio was on the baseball team?
I don't know. He didn't strike me as the type of person.
And 8th grade.
So both of y'all were guilty of shit then.
Yeah, 8th grade. No, he broke up with me for, I think, what was her name? I forgot. I think it was Gwinnetta. Or one of them people that hung with Gwinnetta. It was one of them.
Talking about dark skinned chick, Gwinnetta?
Yeah, he didn't date Gwinnetta. He did was 8th grade though. In 8th grade, we dated. And then he tried to get back with me. It was 7th grade he tried to get back with me and we got back together in 8th grade. Because I remember he had this big ass scar on his face. I don't know if you remember that. But he had this big ass scar on his face because we was playing hide and go seek in the dark in the girls' locker room. And somebody was coming and I was like, Antonio, come on. And he ran behind me, but he couldn't see, and he ran into the shower head and busted his face wide open.
So he was running to get away from whoever was coming
in the thing. I was like, somebody coming, come on. And he was like, where you at? And I was like, I'm over here, come on. And he came running and all I heard was bang.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit.
Did he get stitches?
Yes. He had a big asshole in his face. And I was like, what happened? He was like, yours are you. I told you, wait. And he told my mother and everything. He was like, your daughter is the reason why I got this big thing on my face. And she was like, Sharice. I said, I ain't do that. He ran into a shower head. She was like, well, first of all, where were y'all at that y'all was in the shower? And I was like, in the girls' locker room. And she was like, why was you in the girls' locker room? He was like, because your daughter wanted to play hide and go seek. I said, okay.
That sound like some shit.
I did want to play hide and go seek in the dark, but I mean, that was our pastime. That's what we did when we skipped class. We went to go play hide and go seek
in the locker room.
Yeah, we played hide and go. Coach Kenny let us do whatever we wanted to.
Coach Kenny was a fucking pedophile.
Of course he was.
He was a pedophile.
And
like
then
shit.
and
that's not even. And that's not even a joke.
Cool that his office was in the girls' locker room.
Yeah, that's not even a joke.
I know it's not a joke.
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit is not a joke. Like this dude was a pedophile.
I seen his Facebook page profile, and he was like, "People keep tying me to my past. I'm not that person." I was like,
fucking shit.
Once you man having sex with a friend,
you're a fucking pedophile.
All of the, well, not all of them. He was having sex with a lot of the middle school people from 7th grade to 8th grade. And
Special needs girls?
Special needs girl was the one that got pregnant.
I had no clue.
She wasn't like special, but she was in the
I mean, that's still, that's trife on a whole nother level.
I mean, of course, this is all hearsay,
What?
but yeah, but whatchamacallit, I'm not going to name drop because I don't know who watches your videos. Definitely not going to name drop. But one of the people, I'm going to tell you later when we're not recording, one of the people, she was in our homeroom class, and she was like, yeah, she used to let him eat her out so she can get money for get her nails done. Yes.
Why? How did I know that? How did I know that? How did I know that?
Yes. She used to let him eat her out. And I was like, ew! Just get your nails done, sis. All right. And then, whatchamacallit, I forgot her name, but I can show you in a gift. She's, whatchamacallit, my best friend at the time. You remember who my best friend was?
With the H. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, it wasn't her, though. Her friend
What's your foot?
was like,
Oh, never mind. You
she
stepped on it.
told her, oh, my
Ouch.
bad. She told her that
What up, Raven?
her parents wasn't mad that they was in a relationship having sex. They was mad because he did it to her in her butt. She told me. And I was like, that don't make no damn sense.
These parents, man, I tell you. All right, everybody, we're home. I'm gonna get inside and like I said, y'all probably will end up seeing me tomorrow. But thank y'all once again, man, for the stay. Much appreciated, man.
Oh, you read
Big props. Yes.
I need a ring.
Good talking to you guys, man. Enjoy the night. Be safe.
Baby, these stuff up.
And I'll see you guys soon. Later, everybody.